I'm not hugely into giving advice and life coaching and that sort of thing, but as I've been writing about depression a lot on Medium, I wanted to share some advice that I've been given and that I've learnt over the last few years. The first thing is to seek help. If you even suspect you've got depression, if one of your friends has said, I think there's something wrong here, I think you've got depression or you've got anxiety, listen to them. Go and get help. I have a fantastic small group of friends who have been extremely instrumental in me getting help, along with my wife and my family. And it's important because there's so much help out there available to you, and it is good, and it will sort of help get you through this. The second piece is to stop overthinking. When you have anxiety, one of the things you do a lot is you think. Your worst enemy half the time is your own mind. If you start to be afraid of being quiet because you have to start thinking and you have to listen to the voice in your head. And one of the problems with overthinking is worrying about problems that you can't actually control. So my advice here is, if you can't affect a problem, if you can't change it, if you have no control of it, then move on. Think about why you haven't got control. Think about if there is a way you can control it, but don't spend too long, because if you can't control something, then there's no point worrying about it. It's going to happen, or it's already happened. The third piece is to stop thinking so far ahead. You have to have a plan, you have to think about the future, but you don't have to dwell on the future too much. Think about now, because once now has happened, it's never coming back. That killer phrase, "I don't have time to play with you," when the kids ask you to go and play outside with them. If you ever listen to Cat Stevens' Father and Son, you'll know exactly what I mean. Worrying about the future is important, but focusing on now is more important. So when you get up in the morning, you don't have to worry about your pension. What you have to worry about is getting out of bed, and then cleaning your teeth, and then having breakfast and making breakfast for the kids, then getting to work. Then you have to worry about your work day. So worry might be the wrong word. You have to deal with your work day. So get through the day in small chunks, then get through the week, then get through the month, then get through the year. Human beings are dreadful at dealing with long-term goals. There are lots of theories around this. But a great example is when you had an assignment at school. 4 months before the assignment was due, it didn't matter. The person in the future, you of the future, didn't matter because it was an abstract. It hasn't happened, it's far away, I've got lots of time. 2 days before the assignment's due, suddenly all hell breaks loose because you are there, it is now, and you haven't done it. And it's very real, it's very concrete all of a sudden. And that's difficult to deal with. So think about how you can break that long-term goal into smaller goals that you can actually achieve over those 4 months, rather than just waiting till the end, rather than having it in the mind, or having the mindset of, it's the future, it won't worry. Break everything down, worry about things in smaller blocks. So 3 pieces there. Get advice, get help, get support. Stop worrying about things that you can't control. Focus a bit more on now, and break down any long-term goals into much shorter goals that you can actually handle. Now then, hopefully that was helpful. If it was, throw some comments down at the bottom. If it wasn't, throw some comments down at the bottom. And I'll see you next time.